Since Fortnite Chapter 5 began, a lot of Fortnite fans, a lot of Fortnite players have been saying that the storyline is dead. There is no Fortnite storyline, but I want to dive into the storyline today because there is absolutely a Fortnite storyline to take a look at, and I think it's very, very interesting. Like I said, guys, in other videos, Charlie Wen has taken over, and Epic Games has been on break. It's the very beginning of Chapter 5. Epic Games had a lot they needed to take care of, so the storyline is going to take off, in my opinion. I can't wait to see it. We're going to talk about the storyline today because I have a question for you. Are we in a brand new reality? Are we starting off from scratch? I think we are, and I'll tell you why, and I'd love to know what you guys think about it down below. We're going to get into a second. Just before we do, though, I do want to say, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. We'll talk about the storyline in just a second. I just need to apologize. I'm facing this way because my dog is sleeping at my feet, and I don't want to move my chair, and also, yeah, I also didn't change for that reason, too, so you're gonna have to deal with it for today. So, guys, let's talk about this Fortnite storyline. Sorry to keep you waiting. I know it was a little bit of a long intro. So, the biggest part of the Fortnite storyline right now is, of course, we went back in time and we were in Chapter 1 with the OG season. I think this was a perfect way because people are claiming this to be a soft reboot of the storyline. I don't know whether or not to consider that. I guess it could technically be a soft reboot, but at the same time, it's not because you still have the storyline going on as it is. It's just the Big Bang event happened, right? We went back in time. We're in a new reality right now. And now the end event just happened. We are now in Fortnite Chapter 2, but in a different timeline, in a different reality, right? So I think that's a fantastic way to keep the same storyline while changing everything. Because, of course, the island is like Chapter 2. There's so many different POIs kind of hinting towards this being Chapter 2. The structure of the map, you have the mountains, you have the weather station. You have things like, something was just in my head, my apologies, you have things like Frenzy Fields. You have a lot of POIs, Misty Meadows, that's what I was going to say. You have a lot of things really hinting at this is a revamped version of Chapter 2, but diving into the actual storyline right now, what was Chapter 2 Season 2 about? Of course, or Chapter 2 Season 1, it was about Ultraverse Ego, it was about Midas coming, right? And we're skipping a little bit because we already have the yacht here. We already do see some things similar to Midas. Now, the biggest question of them all is Midas and Montague. Are they the same person, or are they different? Are they brothers? What exactly are they? And I might be saying it wrong, okay? Because I hear different pronunciations of it. I'm going to say Montague or Montag, one of the two. I think I've seen PBJ pronounce it that way. Originally, I thought it could have went either way. What I was leaning towards them being the same person. Montague is just a different reality version of Midas because you have the leader of the society going on. We know Midas wanted control with the agency. Could be another version of the IO. It could be kind of intertwined in that sense. Montag could also be Midas. But what if Midas was part of the IO instead of fighting against the IO, starting to fight against the Break the Loop? Because while these same characters and these same kind of situations could take place, they could go in a completely separate direction. Just take a look at all the similarities between Montag and Midas. Whether it comes from the eyeball, the scratch near the eye, the diamond and gold, it's so similar. So they are related somehow. But what really sold it for me was the new set in the back bling in the item shop. It has the IO logo. Well, I shouldn't say IO logo. It's strikingly similar to the IO. You can even count the things on the side. Plus, it always says, it says in the description for this new back bling, the society is always watching. Who else was always watching in Chapter 1, Chapter 2? The IO, everybody was always watching, right? If you want to even dive that far deep into it, let's say the old version of Dr. Sloan's alive, she came in with Jones or whatever, she's back in time too, which is honestly a possibility. What if Dr. Sloan is working for the IO? This, I know, is a huge stretch, but I'm thinking like the different ways that they could really take this. What if she is working for the IO? Then she's like, hey, this Montag guy, he's going to be a problem, and we're going to have to do some drastic measures to fix it. So why don't we get him working for the IO? Why don't we create this big grand society? I'm just brainstorming here. It's just like, the point being, it's fascinating the way that Epic Games could take this story. I really do believe this is what sold it for me. That back bling, that means the IO is here. The society is this reality's version of the IO. That was just something on top of everything, and we know Epic Games really likes to tease stuff with descriptions of skins and backpacks. That sold it for me, man. That sold it for me. I think that we are in a completely different reality, and they could take the storyline into a brand new direction. I already like the little secrets and teasers they're putting in with Peely. I think they're making it like people are talking about. It's a soft reboot of the Fortnite storyline, and I love it. I cannot wait to see where this goes. And guys, if you are one of those people thinking the Fortnite storyline is dead, I completely understand why you would think so. I'm not saying you're completely wrong. I'm not. I understand why you would abandon the Fortnite storyline. But what I ask is, you give this one a chance. If you like the Fortnite storyline, if you previously did like the Fortnite storyline, give it a chance. Give Charlie 1 a chance. Epic Games is just coming off a break. They had a lot to look over with the new modes in Chapter 5. Chapter 5 actually just began. What are we, not even a month in? I honestly, I really do think that this Fortnite storyline is going to take over. Charlie Wynn has some very good credentials, and I cannot wait to see how they take the foundations of the beginning of Chapter 2 and create it into something that is brand new and different from Donald Mustard. I'm very invested right now. I'm very excited. I do want to dive into some more Fortnite storyline content. So what I ask from you guys, some of my favorite videos I ever made was the Lore Lab. Join the Discord in the description down below. Drop your Fortnite storyline theories. I want to talk about them for a video. People haven't been doing that lately, but I would love to. Guys, let me know what you think about it down below. Let me know what you think about the storyline. Do you think that we are in a brand new reality, or do you think it's just a continuation of the Fortnite storyline, or do you think it's dead? Let me know what you think down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. On the screen right now, you'll have 3 videos on the Clen channel to check out if you'd like to continue watching. The one closest to me is about Twitch and why you should stop watching certain creators. The one above that is the rising difficulties of living and dating as a gamer, and below that is the complete guide to fixing Fortnite. I will see you in any one of those videos, guys. Take care.